By June of 2026,
we will have completed a half Ironman.
How did you get on the back of your hand?
Hey, my name's Austin. I'm a 23-year-old police officer, and to be honest with you, I'm getting fat, which for a 23-year-old police officer, it's not a good thing. So to remedy that, I will be completing a half Ironman by next June, which is in about 365 days. I haven't done a whole lot of research. I haven't started training, but I will, and hopefully in a year's time, I will be in the best shape of my life. Starting physique, pretty hefty for my standards. Not by any means like crazy fat, but I do got a big old gut, and could be a little bit.
You know I try so hard, but I think you don't see because I'm moving so fast. We call it rock and rolling. My weapon seems useless because you're on with me. You are impossible to read, you're always straight controlling. Oh, it's a lizard. Oh, it's a lizard. Oh, it's a lizard. Gonna do a voodoo dance until you feel
So we're on a run in Bishop, California. Beautiful wood area. I have no idea where I'm going, but let's get it. So going over this bridge, sketchy little bridge. This run is kind of sketchy, but we'll get through it. Hopefully there's a nice view at the end. I didn't realize the crazy incline that we have to go. I didn't know research to where I'm going on this run, and it's kicking my ass. Haven't ran an elevation in a long time, and haven't ran an uphill like this, especially with this terrain, in a long time either. But when you look at the view that we got, this is crazy. So beautiful. Oh, forgive me for being so out of breath. This is why we need the work. If it's just over the halfway point, I'm at about 3/4 of a mile. Between a mile and a half, the elevation and all that stuff. I might go longer, might go shorter, depends on when I find the view, but we'll see. Right now I'm taking a small little rest break, enjoying the river flowing right behind me. Got this cool little bench that I'm sitting on. It's pretty nice. There's can't really see it, so I won't even try. there's like a cool abandoned mine shaft. It's over there. It's pretty sick. Hopefully I can go find it, and I can get like a good view and a good picture of it. But it's on the other side of the river, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get over there. So let's go. Whole lot of little roadblocks in my way, but I'm climbing this over this little creek because hopefully we can find a waterfall. This has turned more into an adventure than it has a run, but I gotta show you this. We're at the cave. It's a full-on mine shaft down here. I'm not sure how much you can see. So I guess I'm not really quite off the beaten path yet, but might have to check that out sometime while I'm here. We'll see. So we're here. We found the waterfall. It's beautiful. So sick. I'm glad that I came off a little path. Let's hope I can get home. I don't really have maps. I'm on SOS out here, so let's hope I didn't get lost, but I don't think I did. I think I just got to go that way, pretty much. But I could be wrong. This could go from a Ironman challenge training video to I got lost in the woods, like found documentary Blair Witch Project type thing. So let's hope that's not that. But in the meantime, I'm gonna enjoy this waterfall. Nature, baby, nature, baby. So, we're back down on the path, on the downhill. Home stretch, baby. Home stretch. We'll, whoa, a little fast here. We'll get back to you at the end of the run. So, I'm sitting on this bridge. The first run in Bishop is done. The elevation kills me, especially going on that uphill. I don't know, we haven't planned where the Ironman is going to be taking place, or the half Ironman, where it's going to be taking place, but if we do like a high elevation, like a Colorado or something like that, or we do something with just a lot of hills, I'm going to have to be training here a lot, or somewhere closer, because this is about a 5-hour drive for me. But maybe like some other mountains that doesn't have too much of a I don't know what I'm saying, I'm tired. But basically I need to be training in elevation with an incline, if that's what we decide to do. It's probably not a bad idea either way, but yeah, I feel good. I mean, compared to how I was at the beginning of this month when we started this challenge or this process, I feel way better. I feel way more confident. I feel way more comfortable running. Biking and swimming for sure. That's night and day. I hadn't really done any of that before. I was a pretty good swimmer, like for non-swimmers, but now I feel like I'm actually progressing, and I kind of understand the form, and I understand what I'm doing, and I understand how to push myself a little bit. Nowhere near ready yet, but that's why this is only month 1 of 12, right? We're in June. Half Ironman's in action next June 2026, and yeah, I'm down about 10 pounds, which is all right. I'm not really worried about my weight all that much. I do want to look fitter, obviously, but the weight that I'm at doesn't matter. So 225 is a good weight for me. That's what I kind of was around before I kind of let myself go. So I like it at this weight. I think probably what would be best for me is if I'm around 210 for the half Ironman. That way I'm not carrying on too much weight while I'm running. But hopefully I can lose the fat, put on some muscle, and we'll go from there. As long as I feel comfortable at the weight that I'm at while I'm running and while I'm swimming and while I'm biking, that's all I really care about. If anyone watching this, if anyone does watch this, recommendations on gear, what I should have, because I kind of just wear my random Adidas shoes or my Brooks that I have. I bike on a stationary bike. I don't really know where to buy a road bike or what the best brands are or stuff like that. I'm gonna do some research. This is just month one, just trying to get into it, trying to see where I'm at before I go crazy on buying gear and all that stuff. So, and wrist is almost better. I haven't really been able to do pull-ups, push-ups, weight lift or anything like that. So that's been pretty demoralizing, but the running, swimming, and biking has been keeping me active and keeping me healthy. So that's better than nothing, right? Cool. Take care. Fishing trip is over. At least day 2, kind of day 1. A ton of fish, baby. Yeah, I do. Oh, he's a big boy too. He's a big boy too. Yeah, nah, he's about the same size as the one I got earlier. We'll keep this guy. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
So it's officially July 1st. We're 1 month into the training. It's been good. I still don't enjoy running. Biking sucks. Swimming is fun. Swimming is fun. I'm probably the worst at it though, which is interesting because I thought that I'd be the best at it. But a mile is way more than I thought it would be. I can't even get through like half a mile without like wanting to die. Which is normal, which is fine. We have a whole 11 more months to prepare. I now have a much more regimented 11 months to go. This last month was just like, let's do it. One thing that I've always been bad at is actually just doing it. I always say, oh, I'm gonna learn everything there is to know about like bodybuilding or about whatever. And I'll study. But then when it actually comes to doing it, I never actually do it. That was the whole thing with this challenge and with preparing for the half Ironman, is that I have to just do it. I was like, I need to just commit to something, and once I commit to it, I have to train for it. And then once I'm already starting to train for it, then I can do the research. Then I can start figuring out how to do it optimally or how to do it better than I am right now. Which has been good because this month I've actually done it. I hadn't biked ever before. I hadn't really done a whole lot of like swimming laps and that kind of thing. And I was a really good runner when I was in high school, but now it's like awful, right? I hate it. I'm still trying to learn, I'm still trying to get better, but we'll get there. Pretty much the plan is, I forget how many miles exactly per week that I have, but I'm gonna be slowly increasing month to month until we're peaking in, May, and then June will be a slow taper off. I think May actually will be a slow taper off too, until the actual competition itself. And hopefully that will work, and we'll be able to go from there, and we crush the half Ironman. I think the plan as of right now is to shoot for a sub 6, which I think is doable based on where I'm at right now. I obviously don't know, and hopefully I can get even further than that. But again, the only real goal as of right now is to be able to complete the half Ironman and do it in a fashion that I'm actually proud of, and not just show up out of shape and have to just push myself to near death just to complete it. I want to be able to push myself to a point where I'm actually succeeding. if that makes sense. Yeah, so next month we'll have our first like real check-in where we do a max 5, like how fast can we get a 5K done, the push-ups, pull-ups, bench press, all that stuff, and squats, and I forget everything that we're doing. Hopefully my wrist is it's like 95% of the way there, but I've been saying that for like the last 2 weeks, but I really do think that it's gonna get there, so we'll see. But I haven't been able to train pull-ups or push-ups or bench or squats really at all. I mean, squats I can, but I haven't. So we're kind of at square one with that, whereas the running and stuff, I'm kind of at like square like stage 2. So yeah, that was the first month, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one.
Like, how would you do that? Like, in what ways would you have any place for me in the kingdom? And now 15 years later, I get to do stuff like this, and I get to work with teenagers, and I've seen thousands of kids baptized, not because I'm awesome, but because God has used the broken parts of my life to impact the kingdom in ways that I never thought possible. And I don't know what your experiences are, but my hope and my challenge is that you'll allow God to use them.
Go for it.
I'm Marcus Lopez, and this is Beach Point.